Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We are on day 3 here, just chilling at the lakeside, having a great time, enjoying the sneaky snacking, 16,186 of it to be exact. And we also are going to grab not as many sleep points as we normally would because I did not go to bed on time. You know, I had to new anime and everything, got caught up watching it, and here we are. So 197 sleep points. Puts us at a grand total of 6,310. And for our daily lottery, we can grab, hopefully something nice, a small ingredient ticket. Not very nice. I mean, I keep getting those more and more. The less I need them, the more I get them. But it is what it is. Anyway, we got 2 days left before the shop resets for the month. So make sure to go through and collect everything that you do want. I don't really care for those ingredient tickets there, but with 6,000 sleep points, how many master biscuits do I currently have? Do I have one at all? I do. Yeah, I've got one, so I don't think I want to buy another one. Not right now. For now, we're just going to pick up that main skill seed that I somehow didn't buy at the beginning of the month. I thought I did, but yeah, we're definitely going to buy that first. That is priority number 1 for me. Other than that, not really a whole lot that I really want. Maybe those handy candies, but I don't know that I want to drop 1,600 sleep points on it, especially with as easy as we tend to collect them. So I think I'm just going to leave that one. I'm not going to buy them next month if I buy them this month, so I can wait until next month and, you know, maybe decide then if I want them. But for now, shop is bought out before the reset, and that's all that really matters. Let's go ahead and grab all of our stuff. I was really hoping for a skill trigger there, but a decent amount of milk. We might actually have to swap in our milk Blastoise. We got pretty low, but that should be enough to get us breakfast at least. Apples also were kind of low. We had kind of a bad day for ingredients. Also, there's that not dark screen on the skill triggers, but at least we got one from Dedenne. I finally got extra tasty dinner. I am all over the place. Let's try to focus a little bit, shall we? Let's be professional. Anyway, yeah, kind of had a bad day for ingredients, so didn't really get a chance to get as much as I would have liked, but still had enough energy from Gardevoir that we could swap Gardevoir out, and also we could swap out, what is the other one that I was collecting ingredients from? I have drawn a blank. Tyranitar to get milk. We had a good amount of ginger at least. But apples and corn are 2 that are supposed to be really not an issue. Not in a great place, but, you know, maybe overnight changes that. Let's see. Let's make our breakfast. We do have a 30% chance. How did I manage that? How did I manage to pull that off? I don't understand how I did that. That was just a big, dumb, smooth brain. I needed 5 more ginger. Did I look at that before I made... I think I looked at that before I made dinner and was like, yeah, I got enough for 1 meal, and then made dinner and didn't calculate that in, that I needed 5 more. I'm dumb. Anyway, it happens. It is what it is. Let's make explosion popcorn. That's not really going to take away much from... yeah, that's not going to take away much from our scones. We can definitely get that back. Let's make the popcorn. Let's use a bit of this sausage. Yeah, we're in a good place with apples. Let's use all that sausage, and we're good. And with any luck, this one won't be extra tasty. Or will, I don't know. It is. Yep. If I'd have made scones, though, it wouldn't have been extra tasty. But anyway, 55,000. At least it's about the same as a non-extra tasty scones. So that's fine. 2 extra tasties in a row is not the worst. Maybe we can get an extra tasty dinner with scones to kind of also beef it up. Plus, we need that extra tasty for dinner to get us back to our 1 per day average. Like I said yesterday, I'm definitely feeling the effects of not having that skill boost, or skill trigger boost. So, definitely feeling those effects this week. It's crazy to see it back to back and really notice the difference. But it is what it is. That's what Super Skill Week was for. And yeah, let's jump into this sleep report. Let's see if we can get anything crazy, and then we can jump into swapping the team around the way they need to be, because that's bad. That's bad that I messed up Ginger like that. Anyway, this sleep report, I really want to be slumbering. I really hope it is. 8 hours, 16 minutes is not great. That's looking pretty snoozing. But we've had a lot of slumbering lately. Yeah, all that slumbering we've gotten lately has really made it to where snoozing doesn't have to try very hard. So, unfortunately, snoozing type, but still some interesting stuff we could see. For now, we're gonna grab 46.6 million and a couple of 3 stars. I like that. 3 stars usually mean dream shards. So 3 stars for the dream shards. I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's see what we got though. Maybe a better shiny than what we got yesterday. I see a Slowpoke. I see a Ralts. Ralts candy's good. I definitely will take Ralts candy. 2 Ralts. Nice. Very nice. So we got 2 Slowpokes, 2 Ralts, a Meowth, a Wobbuffet, and a Slowbro. Okay. I honestly am at a loss again as to what to try to catch. Because none of these are really what I care for. To be honest with you. I mean, I could get a better Ralts, technically, but I've already invested so much seed-wise into this Gardevoir, I don't think I want to start over. My Gardevoir performs well enough to the point that min-maxing wouldn't really make a difference in overall gameplay. I mean, it would make a slight difference, but the amount of difference it would make isn't really worth the investment, if that makes sense. I mean, I might just catch the Ralts just to see, and maybe to get some Ralts candy from sending it to the professor, and that's about it. That's about it. Because I'm just kind of, yeah, meh about this sleep report. 2 sleep reports in a row. The lake has not been treating me nicely on these sleep reports. So let's see. Let's see what we can get. Maybe something decent. A crit cap would make me feel better though, because then I don't have to use any other resources on this Slowpoke. Nope, no dice. We tried. That's all we can do. All right, let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up, and yeah, I guess we're gonna send out Ralts candy because it's the only one that makes any sense here. At least it is useful. So send that out. Be done with it. How many dream shards did we get today though? That's what I really want to know. Hopefully a lot. I mean, 6,500 is not bad for Wednesday. I'll take that. That's not bad. Certainly could be a lot worse on a Wednesday. We've definitely had worse on a Wednesday. All right, this Ralts, level 13, Bold. Is Bold good? I feel like Bold is, but I'm not sure. Okay. So we got apples, corn, apples. It's not bad. I think that's what our Gardevoir has already, but ultimately, skill specialist, so the ingredient spread does not matter. Not good. Ingredient finder S, skill level up S is nice. Helping speed is also nice. Skill trigger is also nice. And helping speed is also nice. With a bold nature, oh no, bold is terrible. Speed of help down, we hate that. Bold, it was sticking in my brain for a reason, and it's because it's bad, not because it's good. That's gonna ruin this guy. Yep. Helping speed M at level 50 is gonna help, but not enough. Not enough, honestly. Yeah. That's pretty bad. Best case scenario for a Ralts that we catch in the future is helping bonus at 10, skill trigger at 25, helping speed. Yeah, probably helping. Well, speed or maybe a skill level up. Either one would be good at level 50. And then the other one at level 75 with a main skill chance up nature or potentially speed of help up nature. Either of those would be good. That's probably the only way to find one that's actually better because my current Gardevoir does not have helping bonus. So while the healing is a nice utility, getting helping bonus would increase that utility drastically. So that would be the only way to find a better Ralts. It is possible once we hit friendship level 10, because then we get the guaranteed gold at level 10. But all the other stuff lining up is the tricky part. For now, though, this is a terrible Ralts. So we're gonna send this one to live with the professor. The professor can have the Ralts, and we shall move on because PR25, awful, just the worst. Okay, well, let's get on to some hopefully better things. There is, unfortunately, no new news. That is very unfortunate, but we do have community reports. 45 of them, in fact, with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 that doubled up. Very nice. Lucky number 13. Good, good. Awesome. Okay, let's back it up. And let's see, the team, anybody? Yep, did any? Nope, no skill trigger. Just wanted to make sure we didn't have a skill trigger there before I messed that up. And we are going to swap in some stuff. We need our Tyranny boy back. I can't believe I did that. And honestly, I think I'm going to swap in our... Ooh, actually, hold on. I goofed a little bit. I got a little bit ahead of the game. Was so focused on ginger and milk, I forgot to look at the others, but I'm pretty sure that we are set for a while on apples. So we're good there. Corn, I still would like a little bit more. I think by the end of the night, I can swap Beware out, provided Beware performs as expected. But we're definitely good on apples. So we can swap out Scaly Boy with Milky Blastoise. And that, or actually, let's swap Shiny Blastoise for Milky Blastoise. Let's go ahead and fix this. And flip. And actually, you know what? What would it take? Hold on. What would it take? Probably more than what I could do. Also, probably a bad idea. Can we get to 60? We cannot. We can get to 58, and it costs so much. So much. Okay, yeah. Milky Blastoise. Milky Blastoise is up. That should help get us a decent amount of milk for the rest of the day. And Skelly Boy, you've done a fantastic job. Appreciate it. But we need our Tyranny Boy for the Ginger. Oh, sorry, our Tyranny Girl. Nice. All right, well. Oh, nope. Goofed. Went back too early. Gotta swap out. Primeape, what's your energy? 91. That's pretty good. 91 is a good amount of energy to go to sleep. We still have that bonus because as long as we're above 80%, we've got the multiplier that we want. So we're good there. Let's go ahead and get Gardevoir back on the team. There you are. Gardevoir. All right. And we are set. Set for the rest of the day. And yeah, back it out. Team changes have saved, and let's get rid of Zeraltz because it was awful. Date registered. Also, this Igglybuff was pretty awful, I think. Still unsure about that Eevee. Yeah, this Igglybuff is not great. That's a bad one. That one, yeah, that was pretty bad. I think that was like what, 5 PR or something. Awful. The worst. Anyway, let's send that to the professor and be done with it. And yeah, trying to keep our box clean. So trying to make sure we stay organized and keeping everything copacetic, you know? All right. Everything is in place. We are set moving forward. Can't make lunch now. It's too early. Even if I could make lunch, we wouldn't be able to make the scones, which is what we really want. So let's just collect our missions. Got Snorlax to Ultra 4. It gives us a small dream cluster. And actually, how many clusters does that put us at now? How much do we have shard-wise in clusters? That's the wrong menu. Let's see. We've got 21 at 2,500 each. That is, what, 52,500-ish? Somewhere around there. And then medium clusters, that's like 75,000. So about 130-ish thousand dream shards in clusters. We also have 4 seeds of both the main and sub variety, and we need to figure out what to do with those. Not really too sure. To be completely honest with you, we have some options, but I don't know how good those options really are, and if those seeds make a huge difference. Dedenne, of course, is a prime candidate for it because he's always on the team and helps out tremendously. But the only thing I can do for Dedenne is give him inventory up L. So potentially, alternatively, there is this one, but all that would do is ingredient finder M, which doesn't help me at all. We did look at this one before. It doesn't make sense to invest the seeds yet. We wait until level 60 to invest the seeds. That's when it is actually going to make a difference. So we can worry about this one later. As much as I love this Beware, I don't know that it is one that we invest seeds in. I think it's pretty solid the way it is. I mean, we couldn't invest seeds until level 100 anyway, outside of main skills, and we don't care about the main skill on this one. So there's that. And then yeah, not worth investing in because we are gonna get our shiny Blastoise to level 60 with milk, and at that point it will give us way more milk than we could ever need, because milk is an ingredient that you don't really need a lot per day to get you going. So I don't think I'm going to invest in this one at all. I just keep this one around until we get the shiny 1 to 60, just to have milk on hand when we need it. But yeah, I don't know. There's a few options for seeds, but it's kind of at a point now where I don't really know who to invest in anymore. There's so many options that I feel like picking one option over the other is both options are pretty evenly weighed, so that I'm losing out pretty substantially by investing in one versus another. So it's not as clear cut of a choice when I look at these. So yeah, really just need to figure out what's going to make the most impact and go from there. But that's going to require doing a deep dive into a lot of these Pokemon, especially the ones that I use quite frequently, and trying to figure out what the best option is. But that's going to be something that I have to do behind the scenes, because I'm not going to sit here and bore you with all that. And that is where I'm going to wrap things up for today. But before I let you go, I do have an announcement. There will not be a video tomorrow. Wife is having surgery early in the morning, so we got to be there at like 7 a.m. or something like that. So I am, one, not going to be home to shoot the video, and also, two, gonna be very tired. So no sleep video tomorrow. If you guys want, I can do the no commentary one, where it's just a vertical form video. I can do that pretty easily, but it won't be much of anything. If you want that, let me know in the comments below. I can do that from up there, because I'm gonna have nothing to do but just sit there. So I can do that, but the video, if there is one tomorrow, won't be like this. So let me know if you guys want that. Other than that, let's go ahead and wrap it up, and I'll let you guys get back to your day. But anyway, thank you for watching the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy these videos. A huge shout out to our ace trainers, Illusion, Waite, Husky Star, JP Barty, Rogue Bastion, and Michael O'Brien Jr. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you would like to support this channel, go ahead and click the subscribe plus button right below this video. And while you're down there, click the link to the Discord in the description box. Come join us, talk about Pokemon Sleep, hang out with a cool community of people, and fill up your friends list. Other than that, y'all have a good night. And until next time, later, dudes.